Hey everybody, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another planting with Jewelyn. So the sun's about to set. It is my day off and I spent the morning putting my sound system back into my new car, which I'm really excited about. I do spend a lot of time driving between California and Nevada for work, so I did that this morning. Very casual video. I didn't teach or dance today. Had a workout this morning and I went to my local hardware store, and you'll see in the next planting with Jewelyn, which I think is going to be the next episode, where I make my DIY moss poles. I'm going to be getting inspiration off of my original moss pole, which I ordered from Amazon. I got this probably last year when I did the makeover for my big Monstera George, and he outgrew the poles, so I bought a bunch of wooden poles and boards to make my DIY moss poles. So stay tuned, that's going to be in the next video. But I wanted to use the one that was in George's planter because now he has a big wooden doll holding him up right now. For my Monstera Adansonii, my second one, which I got from the Bay Area. I'm going to lift up the plant so you can see what's been going on with the plant since I brought it back into my space. So all of this now is trailing off the side of the planter, which I absolutely love what's going on, but I do want to try to maybe stake up those longer pieces to the center without ruining the plant. So that is my goal for this video. Like if I can get it up, that would be really good. So I think I'm gonna do that. I was thinking of doing the stake in the center, but I think I'm gonna lift up the trails back here and try to get the longer pieces staked up. So let's go ahead and do that. And if you are interested in this moss pole, my Amazon store, the affiliated link is in my description box. Go ahead and check it out. It originally came with silver little pins to put in, but I don't know what happened to it because I got this a while back. But I am going to be using my trusty Velcro tape, which I use for all of my restyling for plants. So I'm just lifting up my plant here, and I'm going to put the moss pole in this back end here. So for now this is gonna work because I originally had put my original Monstera Adansonii on this, and it obviously was too long and traily for this size pole, so I had to take it all off, and I'm gonna make one specifically for that plant because it is too tall. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go through the whole plant and see how I can fix it up, and maybe try to hide the pole if I can. Okay, so this is kind of the look I'm going for without ruining the plant. Okay, so I think I'm gonna work with my ruining any of these beautiful trails. Okay, this for sure, taking a look at what's going on with this plant because I have not touched it since I planted it up when I brought it back from the bay, and it's just been living its life here. Okay, so this I'm gonna have right here. So oh, that looks nice. So we're gonna use this here. Pretty. Okay, so that's one. So that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Now let me look at my longest trail that's on the bottom and kind of see what's going on because it's kind of crazy here, but I want to help it out here. Okay, here's another one. Okay, so I think without ruining anybody down here on the bottom, I think I'm gonna do this like this. Obviously this is gonna be temporary because I already see that it's covering the length of the pole, so I'm gonna have to get a bigger one. But for now I'm just working with this. I just wanted to reuse the pole for at least one of my trailing plants that is perfect height wise for George. Was too massive and big for this pole and it wasn't being in use, so just trying to reuse what I have. Okay, let's work with this trail here. Again, temporary because it looks like I'm gonna have to make a larger pole soon in the future. Okay. Let me get another. We'll see what it looks like at the end. I'm not too sure about this, but one plant in my collection is going to deserve this pole. So I'm looking at the Adansonii first because they need it. If not, maybe one of my smaller pothos or something. Okay. It's getting a little chilly as the sun starts going down. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Also, my gardener came by today, which is nice, especially since my grandma's not here helping me with my patio. She'll be back soon though. I actually got to see her plants on a video call today, which is doing really good, so I'm happy about that. All of her orchids are in bloom. That big beautiful Monstera cutting I got from the side of the road is doing really good. So my grandma is really excited to show me the updates on that. Cool thing about the Velcro tape is that I can keep opening and closing it as I go through each trail and restyle them. So I love the Velcro tape. Like, I can just keep reusing it. Okay. No, that looks crazy, but until I figure out what to do with this plant, this is kind of what it is for right now. It's growing funky. Here's another one. Probably wanna. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, like, because as I turn it this way, there's longer trails in the front here, which I'm gonna try to help get staked up, but I can't promise anything. Let me work on this one here first. Not ruining anybody. This is when I wish I had my grandma here to help me hold up these trails as I open and close the Velcro tape to add more trails up here. Be a lot faster and easier, but I'm just taking my time. Okay, let's see. This is kind of getting interesting looking here. There's only so much I can get up there on the pole without damaging anybody. I think I'm gonna go with this one next. I think this one. Temporary again. I guess you can maybe call it training wheels, because I'm gonna have to get a bigger pole, or at least train it to grow up. I love the trailing down cut too, but as you can see, the leaves here are really big and I want to keep that going. No, there's two long trails here, which I could just kind of, looks kind of weird. What am I going to do with you? I don't want to take any cuttings yet from this plant. It's a very special plant to me. Baby, you hanging out? Do you want to help mommy? It's her dinner time, which I will go ahead and take care of her after this. So I'm heading back to San Diego in 2 days. So we'll see what kind of filming I get done for the channel. Okay. Yeah, I mean, let's see here. looks crazy, but if I can get this section right here up, can't even really see the pole anymore. Alright, if I can get this piece up here, be very careful with these leaves. I don't want to damage any of them. That looks good. Here. Okay, let's see if I can do this one last section here. I'd be happy, or 2 more sections, and then I'd be good for now, just to train them to grow up. Let's see if I can take this one from behind. Side of this pole. Kind of crazy looking. Definitely need a taller pole for this one already, but for now, oh my goodness, this doesn't even make sense right now. It looks crazy, but temporary training wheels for now. That's gonna be the last piece that I get up here. I'm gonna call it a day. Holding a lot. Okay. The new look for now. What's going on down here? Okay, so this is just a quick little project I wanted to share on the channel. Of course, every time I do something for my collection, I like to share it on the channel. So just a quick little fix me up. Again, I wanted to go ahead and just reuse my moss pole that originally was with George, but he's too big for it. So George has a big wooden doll now holding him up, and I am going to be doing a DIY kind of mirroring this original moss pole that I got from Amazon in my upcoming video for a bunch of my philodendrons and maybe some pothos too. So in the future, I probably would like to get a pole maybe at least 6 more inches taller than this one that I'll make specifically for this Adansonii, because now that I see its long trailed up and cinched onto this pole, I can see that it definitely needs a taller pole. It's, as you can see, there's a few strands already that's kind of over the moss pole. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little fix me up training my Monstera Adansonii to grow up. And I didn't think I was gonna do this today. Again, I tried doing it for my original Monstera Adansonii, but that thing is so long. I'm gonna need a pole that's like tall like me for the trails. Very near future, I'll go ahead and replace this pole for my DIY moss pole, which will be longer. But for now, I wanted to at least use the pole today to help train one of the babies, and I decided for attempt number 2 try with my second Monstera Adansonii. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and also let me know down in the comments below if you stake up your plants and how do you stake them up. Do you make your DIY poles, and how do you like to style your trailing plants? Do you like them trailing over, or do you like them staked up on a pole? See, there is benefits with staking up your plants, having a natural growing environment where they get bigger leaves like they're trailing up a tree. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video, and stay tuned for more moss pole videos. Now at least you can see an update on what the Monstera Adansonii looks like, and I didn't think there was that much trails hanging over the pot, but I'll go ahead and take it out so you can see kind of what it looks like now. So here's a little 360 on the plant, and you do see a little bit of the moss pole back here, but for now this is going to be its training wheels. Welcome to the channel. Hit the bell and subscribe button to be notified of my daily uploads. I do a daily video here on the channel at 5 a.m. and support the channel by subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye.